all of these Brahmins, whoever wanted to follow Dharmaraja, are with Dharmaraja. They are happy, and Dharmaraja is extremely happy because he is very happy at this moment. He doesn't have to think about the administration. Lot of problems that come with governing or conducting a government are gone from his plate. He's only thinking about, oh, these people are doing this yagna today, this yaga. They're having a lot of conversations with all those priests and everybody, Veda mantras. Every day he's getting to listen to so much of Veda Patana. He's very, very happy. He's contented. There is nothing that is bothering him at this moment, because these people are way above their maturity levels, or their IQ or EQ is way beyond the materialistic things. They were never excited, or they were never like feeling over the top or on the cloud nine when they had Mayasabha. They did not feel depressed when they lost everything. The only moment when they will feel depressed is, Dharmaraja did not faint when he lost everything in a game of dice, right? When did he faint? He fainted when he thought that he would not be able to follow his dharma. So that is the quality, that is the nature of Dharmaraja. How much dharma abiding he is, you can tell from this particular analogy, this particular comparison, not analogy. Yeah. So Akshaya Patra, the problem is solved and they are happy. Now switching to Hastinapura. We will see what is going on with people with Hastinapura. So you must be thinking that what happens to all these dharma following people like Rama, Dharmaraja, all these people go into forests. They are never happy. They are going through hardships. The entire story is about how much trouble all these people faced. Then what is the point in following dharma? The Duryodhana and in the case of Ramayana, Ravana, both of them, they were so rich. They lived in big, huge palaces. There were servants around them. They lived very happily, right? And one day they just died. There was only one hard day for them. On the day of death, they went through some pain and they died. But these people, their entire life they were suffering. Rama suffered like 14 years. At the end, he also lost, he did not even know where his wife was, right? And look at Dharmaraja. For 12 years of exile and 1 year of hiding. And if they find out, you repeat the cycle again. So why should anybody follow dharma? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Why do you think anybody should follow dharma? Question, right? My question is, why should anybody follow dharma if dharma is only giving you pain and suffering and hardships? Right? You can follow adharma, be like Ravana. He had a king-size life. He had a beautiful Lanka. Yes. Now, coming back to Hastinapura. In Hastinapura, what is happening?
I think it's because undharmic people who don't follow dharma, it's like they're also causing a lot of pain for others too. Other people
I don't care.
Suffer.
I'm happy, right? See, everybody can start thinking like, I just need to be happy. And adharma is giving me happiness. Following adharma is easy. I don't have the problem of dealing with thousands of questions, and I can live happily. It's okay. I will answer the question. Okay, don't trouble yourself. So when we talk about what is happening in Hastinapura, Dhritarashtra calls upon Vidura, and he asks Vidura, these people have gone to Aranya. They didn't resist. We asked them to come for Anudyutam. They came to Anudyutam and we insulted them to that level, but still they accepted our invitation and they came for Anudyuta. And then now they are gone to Aranyavasa without even questioning, without resisting, without anything. What do you think is going on with their minds, and do you have any idea what is going on with them at this moment? He asks. Then immediately Vidura says, oh, you want to know what is going on with them? And then he narrates the entire situation of these people, what is going on, like how so many Brahmins followed them, how they got the Akshay Patra from the sun god, the entire thing. And now Dhritarashtra is worried. He's sick from inside. Oh, we took away all the riches from them. but still they seem to be so rich and so opulent at this moment. They got the blessings of sun god. They are getting the blessings of so many hundreds and thousands of Brahmins. And on the other hand, people of Hastinapura are talking bad or thinking ill of my son. Oh, what will happen? Do you think anything is really going to impact my children? Yes. So a person who is not dharmic, on the surface of it, you may feel that everything is fine. He's enjoying the riches. He's comfortable. There is nothing that he doesn't have. But he is continuously dying inside with all these questions. What will happen to me? What will happen to my children? What will happen to this? What will happen to that? Is there a possibility of me losing the entire wealth that I have accumulated? Because they have accumulated the wealth by cheating, right? So for Pandavas, there is no problem of this problem of losing wealth or gaining wealth, because whatever happens, they know they are capable of winning everything back. So they are not worried about it. But so person who is not following dharma is dying every day, and he is liberated only when he actually physically dies. But the person who is following dharma, he's not worried about anything. He's not worried about tomorrow. He knows for the fact that he will be taken care of. It happened with Ravana also. If you remember, Ravana also was continuously worried about what happens, what is Rama doing at this moment, who is Rama friends with, and he was continuously worried about what will happen tomorrow, right? Yes.
So, like the person who follows dharma only faces death one day, other than the person who does not.
Yes. Even after death, we all remember Pandavas to be great people and somebody who we need to follow for our entire life, right? So that is why people who are dead are referred to as Kirti Seshulu. Kirti means fame. Name, fame, known for good things. Sesham means reminder. Only their name, fame is remaining on the earth. They have actually physically passed away. Their physical body is not here. They are only remaining on the earth because of their name and fame. Kirti Seshulu ante meaning adi. Their name and fame is still keeping them alive in spirit and in our thoughts and in our minds. So Mahabharata has happened roughly about 7,700 years back or 7,500 years back roughly. But still, we talk about Krishna, we talk about Dharmaraja, we talk about Bhishma, Vidura, all these people in a very good context. Yes, Tharva?
Don't we still talk about Duryodhana or Shakuni or
Sorry?
Don't we still talk about
We talk about them, but all that we talk about them is they're bad guys. Did anyone ever tell you that you should be like them? You should follow their footsteps? No, right? Yeah, that's what I meant. You should be known for good things. Nobody should remember me as a cheater or as a bad person or someone who betrays, things like that. Everybody should remember us like good people, like someone. So what I'm trying to say is, you should be remembered for your good actions, good deeds, and good qualities, not for the bad ones. You should not be known for the bad ones. Nobody should think like, oh my God, this person came. There's so much of negativity that this person carries. Let me wait for this person to be gone and then I'll have fun. Then I'll have a good time. So no, you should not be known for those kind of things. You should be known for your positivity, your positive energy. Whatever you bring to the table should be all good, not the negative things. That's what I meant. Okay. So that is the reason why anybody should follow dharma. If you follow dharma, you'll live happily. You'll not have, if you have done some cheating in your exam, or if you have taken some bribe, right? You will have the fear of getting caught. At some point, you'll constantly think about, you may get good marks. You may buy some great things, a big car, a huge car, or a huge house after you have taken some bribery. But in your heart of hearts, you're always worried that, oh, what if this gets caught? What happens? If they're scared the entire time. They're scared. That is the reason that you should not do these things. Anyways,